Born in the pew with a silence, preach Paul Freeland, held me, then he cooked peace. Church light flickered, but the storm came fast. Mom and dad split, truth cut like glass. 2 years old, meds in my veins. Ritalin drip while they map my brain. Walmart fall, head split wide. Stone cold shirt soaked wet with pride. 12 staples, no numbing, just grit. I learned pain early, never did quit. Blood on the pulse with a tossed in shame. That was the day I met the flame. I was the silence before the siren. The water, the flame, now forgotten. They left, I stay, I built from ash. Every scar a verse, every bruise a flash. I was the orphan, the ghost, the spark, the boy in the dark with a sovereign mark. And I spit truth with mythic bread. Dark rap pasta, proudly care. Suicidal thoughts in a padded cell. Doctors poke while I sat in hell. JW preached with a fist and verse. Said I was cursed, made it worse. Burned a box lid just to feel. They called me broken, I called it real. Miss House smiled for the DCS lens, then starved me out when the visit ends. Bully beaten, mocked for sport. I leaned in the rage, made pain my fort. Threatened her life, stole from the pack. That was the moment I stopped looking back. I was silence house, I braced for war, but love peeked in through a cracked front door. Didn't know how to hold it close, so I pushed it away like a haunted ghost. Xanax crew worked me to bone, called me retarded when I stood alone. Every win dismissed, every bruise ignored. So I spoke in threats they couldn't afford. Said I slit throats, watch them bleed. They wrote a note, locked me in like a seed, but I grew roots in that prison cell. Planted pain where the silence fell. Empress in the house, I braced the wall, but no, I peeked in through a cracked front door. Didn't know how to hold it close, so I pushed it away like a haunted ghost. Xanax crew worked me to bone, called me retarded when I stood alone. Every win dismissed, every bruise ignored. So I spoke in threats they couldn't afford. Said I slit throats, watch them bleed. They wrote a note, locked me in like a seed, but I grew roots in that prison cell. Planted pain where the silence fell. Paper sign, rights revoked. Parents gone, no last note. State said war, I heard ghosts. Orphan soul with no one close, but I ain't fold, I ain't pleased. I marked that day as my decree. No bloodline left, no name to claim. Just me and the echo of the flame. Homelessness and marriage, greyhound ride. Plasma paid, married in silence. Love decay, built for a queen who crowned herself. Left me hollow, broke my hell. One-sided, open, sexless bed. She had a man, I kissed her head. Stayed loyal, raised her kin. She let me cold, I held it and found out later. No legal bind, just a ghost marriage in a paper shrine. Said she helped and disappeared. I stayed with Bruce, the path was clear. I was a silence before the sovereign. The water, the flame, now forgotten. They left, I stayed, I built from ash. Every scar a verse, every bruise a flash. I was the orphan, the ghost, the spark, the boy in the dark with a sovereign mark. Now I spit true with mythic breath. Dark rap gospel born of death. They left, I stayed. They left, I stayed, I built